Hey, welcome back. This is my drawing channel. I'm Campbell. Today we're picking up right from where we were on Monday, where we drew together. I know you were drawing with me, right? This fun, fab, whimsical face. Well, I have good news. I have so much good news. Number one, I still have that free guidelines face sheet. If you need a copy, just let me know in the comment section. Number two, I have a copy of the final drawing. If you want to have that, you can print it out at home and shade along with me in case you're not feeling super confident to shade today. And number three, we are going to shade this entire face using only a regular school pencil, a tissue, and one little finger. Are you ready to draw with me? Come on, let's go. I'll meet you at the table. All right, so last week we drew our girl. And if you want to go back and see that video right now, click the eye in the corner of your screen and that will bring you right back to how to draw this. Or if you don't want to have that, you can prefer, I have this actually available as a PDF. You can actually have this and then you can shade her along with me today because that's what we are doing. We are shading her in. I'm using page 55 from my book, How to Draw Fun Fab Faces. This has different shading. This is like what happens to your face when you have a light source shining in different directions. The arrow indicates the direction of the light source. We'll do more on that later, so don't worry about it. That's why this guide is here, so you don't have to think, you can just pick one and do it. I'm gonna do this one today, where the sun is coming like straight on her face. It's nice and symmetrical. It's good for a beginner. So this was our face. I'm just using this is actually kindergartner super jumbo fat pencil. And the first thing we need to do is get like a little, we're just gonna put down a little bit of graphite here, get us started. Okay, we're also getting to put our eyelashes on, yay! So we need graphite in order to smudge it, in order to get shading, okay? So first I'm gonna do is I'm going to outline the lines I already have on my paper. So if you're printing this off from a PDF, this is actually, you'll need to do this step because you need to put some graphite down in order to have anything to smear around or else nothing is gonna move. I need to go shopping for a new sketchbook. I'm working on really like ice skating rink smooth cardstock, and it's actually the hardest to shade on because it's so smooth. So having a little bit of texture is good. So what I need to do, because I don't have any graphite, because it's so smooth and there's no graphite down, is, all right, I'm gonna use the side of my pencil. Because if I do it this way pointing down, what's gonna happen? I get like these really fine, and they don't move around. That's yucky. That's yucky shading. We want this side of our pencil, totally different angle. And I'm just gonna scrumble. Oh, I always do shading off to the one side, so we gotta do symmetrical, so I gotta do it even on both sides. So whatever happens on the left, we gotta do on the right. There's always heavy shading on the neck because the big old chin and face are in the way. So pretty much no matter where the light source is, your neck's gonna be dark, so we gotta chuck some shading there. There's usually, oh, well, I'm using my shading guide so I can see there's a little shading under the chin. If you want any of these cheat sheets, they're all free. You just let me know in the comment section. All right, so we got our little shading around this way. And then her lips, we want to kind of look like they're like, you know, not white, like the white of the paper. So we'll just scrumble in some stuff there. Looking again at my sheet, it looks like the bottom of the nose is gonna need some shading there. And then what is this? Really? On the side of the nose? Okay, that's what my sheet says. So I am using the side of my pencil. And I'm just literally following my shading guide. It says to come around here. All right, if you say so, weirdo shading guide. And then there's no shading on the eye. Weird, okay. But there is shading on this side of the eye. Who came up with this wacky shading guide? Should I trust them? Ugh. All right, so we have that. All right, and then what? On the hairline? Okay. That's what you say. And then we have to do this on the other side. That seems uncomfortable and strange. Now I have like a big chunk of white in the middle. Not comfortable with this. Under the eye, what? And then it curves around like this. This is bizarro. Now it looks like she has a beard. Great. All right. Okay, random shading guide. Are you happy? I look like a freak. All right, so next what you're gonna do is while you have your shouting doubts to yourself, like what am I doing? You're gonna take your tissue and you're gonna put your finger in it. And to get some real shading going, you're gonna, oh, look how dirty that is. It's so dirty. And I need this especially because again, my paper is super smooth. And I'm just gonna rub my finger around where all that shading is because you don't wanna see those that messy graphite. It's like all yucky. But if you just take your tissue, ooh, this is called blending or mashing or smooshing or however you wanna call it. Now, if your paper has some texture in it, mine has none, like at all. It works easier if you actually have some texture. Oh my gosh, it's like smooth like butter. Woo! Look at that. We are shading this face like a boss right now. Okay, oh, look, that was 5 minutes, guys. 5 minutes to shade this beautiful whimsical face sketch. So now what I want to do is like bring back some of her features because I kind of like blended some of her features away. So I'm just gonna really quick outline her again so I can like see her better. She's getting a little lost in the noise and her weird hair. Oh, and then her eyes. So what happens is when I outline them, it's gonna kind of make them pop forward. I lost her eyes almost completely. Those big, bulbous, gorgeous eyelids. I'm obsessed with big, bulbous eyelids. That's just me. You can also just you can make these as little or as big as you want. I change them up all the time. But I was just in the mood when I drew them last week. We need maybe some more things going on in her pupils, so I'm just gonna do some scribble scrabbles in there. Did you see how I just super quick scribble scrabbled? If you press down harder, you can make darker lines. Okay, so you can really do everything you need to do with a school pencil. This is like a kindergartner pencil, even jumbo size. I'm just redrawing some of the lines. Now the darkest lines you want to see on your faces, on your sketches, okay, is the pupils, the nostrils, and the line of the center of your mouth. Okay, everything else can be lighter. I guess you wouldn't see her eyebrow because it would be like the hair coming down. All right, now she needs some eyelashes, my favorite. All right, so first I love deep set eyes, so I'm gonna just scribble scrabble some more. Anywhere you want more dramatic shading, you just do it again. Okay, I pick some up with my tissue. And you can add some more at the corner of the eyes. You can even get really more raw with your shading and like leave it scribbly scrabbly. Okay, so to get really beautiful, you can even just use your finger or Q-tip or a blending stump if you're a proper person. All right, so eyelashes are super fun. Okay, I'm gonna get right in there. All right, we're gonna start at the edge and we're gonna flick up. And you notice I'm pushing down and then releasing my pencil up. And then they need to switch directions. And they get to about the midway point. I was a little late. It's okay. Now I was going to say the downstairs lashes. We can do them a little smaller. They're the same way. They hit the middle and then they reverse. Directions. Just a little flick. Just a little flicky is all you need. Going over here, it's the same thing. The directions, they come out, go up to the left, and when they get in the middle, they can just go up, and then we're gonna switch directions. And kind of like deepen up that lash line. Oof, and then we'll do the downstairs. I don't know why I keep saying downstairs, and switch, and we'll go this way. So you can get real, like maybe she's wearing a little eye makeup. Oh, she's so pretty. All right, so there is our little sketch. And any part that we want to deepen, we just push down a little bit harder with our graphite pencil. We want to add some shading. We're gonna pick it up from our pile and add it, and then we can just, and also if you need it like a little bit more exact, you can like push your pencil eraser through there and use that to guide you. If you don't have a Q-tip available or you don't have a blending stump, super easy way to blend. Everybody has a tissue or a napkin or paper towel, and they can all do the same thing. So I hope that this super fast shading gave you a good ideas of where to go with your shading and how to do it. And of course, you can always add more shading into the hair if you want to. Yeah, so we have next, oh, she's so cute. I love her already. I'll start talking to my girls. Don't even get me started. Give her some earrings. Maybe she's got a little extra earring on top. Oh, she's kind of sassy. Watch out for her. She looks innocent, but she's got the eyebrow, which tells me that maybe not so much. And next Monday, I'm gonna teach you how to shade the same type of face using Copic markers. So make sure you subscribe, and I will see you on Monday with a new video.